People ask me, Mr. Ganesh, do you really have supernatural powers? And I say no. All this, whatever the demonstration which I am doing right now, it all based on few scientific principles which is unknown to the common people. That's it. I believe magicians are the first scientists of this universe who could able to understand the elements properly. But still, if somebody asks me, what is the motivation behind your performance? Then I politely say that, if I have any power, kind of thing, yes, I have a particular power which comes from my subconscious mind. And I believe that that power is within all of us. Only we need to know how to use it. That's it. See, let me demonstrate you a simple thing on this board, for which I'm going to ask people, maybe the front 2 row people, to name me objects, names of object. It could be anything from mobile to book to, some ice cream to something to remember. Anything, a name of object, not any place name, not any person's name. I'd like to begin from you, sir. Can you tell me the name of anything? Any particular object? Okay, can I write it as paper? Maybe we can take it as a paper. Ball. Chair, okay. Be creative. Be creative while saying this. I would like to, okay. Let me take it as the drawing paper, okay. And that was the first one, okay. And ball, and somebody told me chair. Right, continue. Marker. What? Button, right. Okay, let me write it as marker, and what is the second one? Watch, then button, okay, got it. Road. I would like to really take an object. A road is not an object for me. That's it. On the road. Yeah. Fan. Board. Phone. Okay. Let me write track. And what is the second one? Fan. Okay. The fan. And I can write mobile, okay, instead of phone. That's most popular now, right? Let me continue for these 3 people. Say. No, yeah, you. Chair is done. Be creative, something like chocolate, ice cream, buy car, there are a lot of things. Anything related. Fridge. One more. Chessboard, right. One more. Yeah, let me write fridge. A chessboard, yeah. Chess, I wrote just chess. Okay, next one. Stethoscope. You have to give me the spelling, Give me that, yes? S-T-E? C-H, okay? T-H, okay? Can I write steth? Okay? Stethoscope, okay? Yeah, give me the chicken salad. Chicken. No, name a dish with the chicken. It's better. Chicken curry. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Backpack. Bag. Okay. Yeah. Let me write butter chicken. Okay. That's a good word. Butter chicken dish. Okay. Right. Bag. That's a backpack. Bag. Okay. Last one. Somebody. Shirt, okay. Done. Right. Done. It's done. Okay, give me a minute. Done. Sir, I want you to tell me a number between, any number between 1 to 15, sir. 7. And he mentions me 7, and if I able to tell you what I wrote on the 7th order without looking at that, that will be from my memory. That is exactly, this is happening. This is a memory demonstration according to my memory. Number 7 is truck. Am I right? I need one more number. 1. 1 is drawing sheet. Now I would like to change, Dr. Vinod sir, can you name tell me the name of any object? I'll tell you the number. Steth. I think according to my memory, steth is in 12th order, number 12. Am I right? One more, final, one object. Sir. Bag. I think according to my memory, bag is number 14. Am I right? Now let me recall the entire list. I can go from 1 to 15. Okay, I can also go reverse from 15 to 1. Which one you want? 15 to 1. Have a look at the board and let me try to recall all the items which is on the board right now. Beginning now. Number 15 is shirt, number 14 is bag, number 13 is butter chicken, number 12 is that, number 11 is chest, number 10 is fridge, number 9 is mobile, number 8 is fan, number 7 is truck, number 6 is button, number 5 is watch, number 4 is marker, number 3 is chair, number 2 is ball, and number 1 is drawing sheet. Am I right? Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I'll tell you one thing. When I compare the text, that's not magic. When I compare the textbooks you need to read for your MBBS, this is nothing. This is only a fraction of all your capacities. But the beauty of this particular memory demonstration, it will ignite surprise when you present this one to anyone. It looks like magic. Am I right? Am I making sense? It looks like magic, but it is not magic. It is a trained memory. Now, frankly, tell me, how many of you want to know the secret behind this memory demonstration? Thank you so much. Who doesn't want to know, you can go out from the room. Sorry, joking. Okay, it's okay. It can be covered with this help of this chart. First thing first, as quickly as possible, I would like to narrate the theory part of this particular thing. First thing to understand about the capacity of the brain. I don't want to go through the medical terms and all those things. Let me be very frankly telling you that to save 5 hours of video in an HD format, say 2 films, we need at least 25 GB of space in our computer or a laptop kind of thing. For example, if suppose our brain could be, it has a USB kind of thing, and we could upload videos to the brain. You know how many hours of videos can be uploaded? It is 60 billion hours. Believe me this. 60 billion hours of videos can be uploaded to the human brain. That much of capacity, which is the most strongest hard disk on this earth. I can say that. Why that much of memory is because our brain remembers everything. Believe me, everything from the birth to the death, even after the death, even before the birth, everything, including this session. Second by second, it all remembers, but the only thing is it will not give it back until it is needed. I'll tell you one. It receives, it takes everything in the system called as one is encoding. Whatever it sees, whatever it hears, whatever it smells, whatever it tastes, and whatever it touches, whatever we touch, it is all stored inside our brain, and it is retrieved only when it is needed. To retrieve anything, the brain needs a connection between the outer mind and the inner mind. I'd like to give a practical example. Suppose your high school friends, you meet with your high school friend. There is a reunion of high school friends. Somebody ignites a memory of the school. Now, after finishing your school, I finished my college more than 30 years back, and even when we meet together, if somebody tells me about something about my college, I suddenly remember my classroom, my college grounds, whatever we did, whatever misuse, everything is is, I mean, it remembers. Do you feel that we can remember the olden days when it is triggered? That triggering is the point. The mind, why it doesn't give you everything. Sorry for this confusion. I'm in a dilemma to say this. Let me say like this. Okay, this is the reason. Even if you study for months together, all night, all week together, when you face the exam paper, there is a tendency of your brain forgetting everything, because it doesn't connect your studies to the outcome of the thing. That is the basic reason, which I am going to explain in a while. That's why we need a system to be connected. One more thing, it is a defense mechanism of the brain not to give back everything. If it gives you back everything, whatever the memory, you will go mad. Let me give you one more practical example. If you lose someone, if somebody dies in the family or the friend circle who very dear to you, if you think every second about him or her, there is a chance that you will depress yourself. Your mind will be depressed. Vikram, can you please sit? Your mind will be depressed. You might have seen people who deeply, when somebody is died, who deeply goes behind that memory, they will go insane kind of thing. This happens because we have, billions of neurons inside our brain to remember everything, all the persons, father, mother, brother, sister, friends, everything, whoever meet in your life, including me. Now, one neuron is building up in your mind, which is associated to me, the magician performing. This memory will always be there. Even after 50 years, if you vaguely remember, suddenly you remember the magic show which is done here. So that is the capacity. If you overburn that particular neuron, we will go insane. For this particular demonstration, which is called as a quick memory demonstration, this cannot be immediately applied to the studies. Let me be honest in saying this. You cannot get a six-pack going to the gym for half an hour. It is not possible. You have to train your mind. So this is a this is a quick method to remember for the demonstration's sake, but you will understand how the brain works for the memory. For this, the most important need for anything, for the studies also, you have to understand that our mind remembers everything in the visual format. That's why there is a famous statement, a picture is worth 1,000 words. See, let me say that. See, for us, this is A. For us, this is A. This is A. For us, this is 8. But for the brain, it sees this only as the image. The pattern of this is a pattern A, and 8. Only that much. No language into that. It remembers everything into visuals. Keeping in all these minds, I had developed a four-step memory system which has to be understood very quickly. The first thing first, brain needs deadline. Brain needs to tell, you have to tell exactly what you do. For this particular demonstration, you need to decide how many numbers you are going to remember. How many numbers? Say it loud. How many numbers? 10. Okay, that is done. The second thing is, we need to assign peg word for each number. And what is this peg word? Let me explain it very simply. I am very sure that you have all worked in Microsoft Word application. You take a note of your subject, biology, maybe chapter 8. You take all the notes of biology, chapter 8. When you close the application will ask you, save as. If you don't save it, it will abruptly save itself by taking the first word or something like that. If you want to, get the access to the file later, you have to type biology chapter 8. After a few days, if you type biology, chapter 8, then that file will come up. Otherwise, it is very hard to find where is the file. Suppose if you have hundreds of files in your laptop. That is called as peg word. It is like a file name. That file name is assigned to each and every word of all these 10 numbers. It is like this. 1, run, 2, zoo, 3, tree, 4, door, 5, hive, 6, sick, 7, heaven, 8, in the beginning, the wants visualization to remember everything. So from each visualization, I have developed a story, not even a single line. It's a very short story, and the final step of this four-step method is to add items to that particular story according to the numbers. I'm going to give you this one in a practical thing. That is done. This is the close of my theory. Done. Before going to the practical, let me give a tip. Suppose you are in the classroom, you are sitting, lecturer comes in, and for the first 10 minutes you are fully attentive. Taking down, writing down. After 10 minutes, you tend to go like this, little relaxed. After few minutes, your legs will go stretch like this. After a few times, you will look into the watch, and this lecture will go. Am I right? I'm saying this right? Right. I'll tell you the truth. This is not at all lethargy. This is not your problem. Our subconscious mind is built like that. It can concentrate on a subject in one particular notion for maximum 7.5 minutes. That's all. But the problem is we cannot keep a class of 7.5 minutes. It has to go for 45 or 1 hour. So what is the method, how to solve this? Whenever you feel like you're out of focus or you feel lethargic, the only system to correct itself is to sit straight, change your body position and sit, and the mind will be reset. You have to experience it. Can you change your positions? All of you, please. Just change your body position and just sit tight, and your mind is reset. Am I right? Yeah, it is. It will happen. So now it is reset. Let me go for the practical. Dear students, when I was in high school, my parents used to tell me, read aloud. Read, don't just read, but you have to spell it out of your mouth. I didn't understand why they are saying, but after that I could able to understand that subconscious mind listens to the word whichever you tell out of your mouth. That will be more registered. You cannot read a textbook like a novel. It is not possible. It has to be read from your mouth. So keeping in that mind, please, for my next only 2 minutes, whatever I say, you have to repeat it from your mouth. Please, try to take part in. Please say with me, please say with me, one run. One more time, loudly, one run. Simple method to follow. One is the number, run is the file name, peg word. Now, according to the third one, we need a story for the visualization. The story is, a horse is running. Let me tell you one thing, it was a very strange statement. For the memory demonstration, for this quick, from now onwards, please don't memorize anything. How strange. Memory demonstration, I tell you that. Please don't memorize anything. But instead, please visualize everything which I say. There is a big difference between memorizing and visualization. Believe me, friends, you'll come to know right now. So whatever I say, please visualize inside your mind. For the quick memory, now we will go fast. For the quick memory, only 2 rules. One, that visualization has to be very vivid. It has to be very clear, like a picture, like a film inside your brain. Second thing, you have to be inside that visualization, inside that story. So remember that. So let us remember, a horse is running inside the college campus. Okay, college campus. Okay. Now, the final part of the story, method is to add items, connect the drawing paper to the story of horse is running. See, what I did was this. I imagine a big sheet, big, like a carpet kind of thing, big sheet of drawing sheet pasted together, was kept on the back of the horse. It hangs from both the sides. Imagine this. And you use that drawing paper to give your signature on the drawing sheet. Remember a horse carrying a drawing sheet on the back of his, and you are connecting yourself by writing your signature on that board. That's it. Only visualize that. Okay. Let's go for number 2. Say with me, to zoo. There is a monkey in the zoo. You need to connect the second item, which is ball, with the monkey. All I did was, you play with the monkey with the ball. Can you imagine? You throw the ball to the monkey and the monkey throws the ball to you. Imagine that. It's a funny scene. Imagine in the zoo, you are playing with the monkey. Say with me, tree. Tree is number, tree is the story. The tree is not a normal tree, it is a magical tree. One day you will see a big tree inside your campus, and one in the fine morning you see that chairs are hanging on the branches of the tree. Can you imagine chairs, plastic chairs are hanging like a monument kind of thing, like an art piece kind of thing. Chairs are hanging, you go, you actually feel that chair. Chair, tree. That's only visualize that one. Okay, say with me, four door. Loudly, 4 door. You need to connect the marker and that particular story together. I imagine like this. One fine morning, when I open my rooms, whatever your hostel room, whatever room, the door like this, I could able to see lot of good wishes written on my door with the help of a marker. That day is my birthday. Somebody has wrote, happy birthday, see your name. That's it, happy birthday. And that marker is, it is beside the door itself. Can you imagine that one? Okay. Say with me, 5 hive. You have to connect the watch and the hive together. It has to be funny. All I did was, the 5 item was watch. You see a hive hanging on the tree, and you take out your watch, see the watch, and throw the watch towards the hive, and the bees will attack you. Imagine this. Okay. Say with me, sick. One of your friend is sick, admitted to the hospital. You go visit him. He was admitted because he got fractures. He got fractured on his hand, and it's been fractured. It's been bandaged together. And you go and you take a button, get well soon button, a button which says get well soon, and you actually stick that button to the portion of that bandaged portion of his hand. Can you imagine that? Not only you, all your friends. You can imagine going with a bunch of friends, and you all take that button, and you like a decorative thing, and you see that button, get well soon. That's it. Now say with me, 7 heaven. Beautiful visualization. Whatever it is there, it comes from the heaven. And you walking on the road, suddenly you see a bright light coming down from the sky, heaven, and truck. I simply went back to Punjab. I imagine somebody imagining a truck coming down from the heaven in Punjab. It just comes down and it lands on the road, and you go, you climb up the truck, and you actually ride the truck. Okay. Now, say with me, 8 gate. Now, this is railway gate. My visualization is, it is railway gate. You stand this side of the road, the gate, and that side, and in the middle, you see the train is coming. Now, all we need to do is, we need to connect the fan and that gate story together. My visualization is always vivid. I imagine I was sitting, I'm standing at the gate, and the rail passes, and I see with eyes wide open, I see no passengers inside the train. I see full of fans, table fans, this fan, that fan, as passengers. I can only see fans inside the train. Imagine that. Have you seen the sculptures which is built inside the bottle, kind of thing? So mobile, I wanted to take that mobile. I took the wine bottle, I smashed it on a table, and I took out the mobile. That's the only visualization. Final visualization is 10, 10. Louder for the final. 10, 10. 10 is a cave. It's a magic cave. When you go inside the cave, you will see lot of items which is on the 10th list, which is fridge. I can see like a showroom. It is a cave of showroom kind of thing. Lot of hundreds of fridges of various sizes and colors. I go and I feel the fridge by opening it. That's it. Done. See, when I say this, people ask me how it is possible. 1 run, 2 zoo, 7 heaven, 8 gate. Let me tell you. Subconscious mind is so attentive. Even you also. See, for example, if somebody tells me what is 6, my procedure is this. I remember 6, sick, my friend is hospitalized, and I suddenly remember, I go to him and I am putting that get well soon badge on his plaster kind of thing. I suddenly remember that. If somebody says what is in 3, I suddenly tree, my mind says the chairs are hanging. I can even see on your face, you also get the visualization. Am I right? Yeah. Let me try this. Let me go for the final one. Let me see how many of you could able to remember all these 10 items. The process is simple. I'll ask you to close your eyes, not now, because closing the eyes give you total concentration, the visualization. 2 things, I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 1 run, 2 zoo, 3 tree, like that. If you remember that visualization, please spell it out. Please say it loud from your mouth. If you don't remember, no compulsion, please don't say it. Okay? So please take this as a mind exercise. I want you to reset, change your position, and sit straight. And listen to my voice. Please take it as kind of a meditation kind of thing. All of you, listen to my eyes and please slowly, gently close your eyes. All of you, please. Take a deep breath. Breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Final time, breathe in and breathe out. Prepare your mind for the visualization. 1 run, 2 zoo, 3 tree, 4 door, 5 hive, 6 sick, 7 heaven, 8 gate, 9 wine, 10 den. That's it. Open your eyes. I want everyone to give a big clap for yourself. Louder. Everyone. All of you. That's it. Louder. I would like to. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much. Done. Dear friends, done. Say, let me give you, really, let me tell you with my experience, say that subconscious mind has that much of capacity of attentiveness. I'll give you a practical example. Suppose you have watched a movie in the theater, in the talkies. After 6 months, it is being re-telecasted on the TV or you get it on the OTT. You loved that movie. After 6 months, when you sit down inside you, in front of your TV, as soon as the movie begins, your mind will say, what is the second scene? It will remember the third scene, fourth scene. To be frank, it will remember the entire 2 hours of movie. Am I right or wrong? Am I yes or no? See, movie is not meant to be remembered. We just go there to enjoy it, that's all. But why you remembered? Because subconscious mind could able to understand, looking at your, looking at you, that you got happy. You felt happy watching the movie. So that take that memory of that movie and it keeps in the core memory with first preference. And whenever you want it, it triggers. When you see that, I remember this movie, it was good. So suddenly that memory comes up. This is the simple mechanism which has to be understood from the subconscious mind. See how to put it to the studies. Let me tell you one more thing. If you blankly study, you open up in the morning, you study, and you study. The subconscious mind will not understand why you are studying. I'll tell you the difference. You can try this method. Before actually going to study, going to read your notes or whatever thing, you take a deep breath and like that. And you say to your mind that I am studying this particular thing for the upcoming exam, maybe November 10th. Something. So if you say that for the November 10th test, I am studying this, subconscious mind will get the deadline. It will take note of that and it will remember it when you face the November 10th exam. Try this. Second thing is, mind is so attentive, and it is the slave of your subconscious mind. It also affects in this way. For example, in a classroom, if you find a lecture boring, mind it, listen to me. If you feel that this lecture is boring, if you say so for 1 or 2 times, your subconscious mind will take note of that. And that lecture will be boring for the entire year. Have you felt it in your earlier school days? Felt it? Felt it, yes or no? See, that is the difference. Because subconscious mind will not receive that lecturer at all. Dear friends, let me tell you one thing. See, we cannot put a box to anybody. You cannot expect somebody to talk like this, talk like that. See, this is my talking style. I can talk like this. If you don't like my talking style, that is not my problem, that is your problem. If lecturer is lecturing in his own method, that is his style. Our only job is to take the best out of that lecture. Take what do you want, you take it out, and don't. If you ever felt that you are not able to concentrate in particular lecturer's lecture, in the morning do this method, same thing, subconscious mind method. Take a deep breath, say to yourself, today I am going to give full attention to sir's lecture, so madam's lecture, like this. You do it for 2-3 times, I'll bet you that your total mindset will change, your subconscious mind will receive that particular lecture. So try it out. Okay, these are the few tips. And fortunately or unfortunately, dear students, the entire education system is completely based on the capacity of your memory. You study for a year long, and on the final exam, it wants to see how much materials you can remember. Writing, or you doctors, you have some practical things. How much you remember, that is the whole core of this education system. So the first priority has to be, developed for the memory, which is unknowingly developing. It is not developing particularly. So I kindly request all you to use your subconscious mind capacity